Before the world heard the roar of modern rifles, it trembled at the thunder of one name, Brown Bess. The musket that didn't just fight wars, it built an empire. Welcome back to Marksman Choice, where the legends of metal, powder, and courage come back to life. Today we journey to the 18th century, the age of empires, redcoats, and revolution. The battlefield smelled of black powder, and smoke rolled over the grasslands, and at the center of it all stood the Brown Bess Musket, a weapon that ruled for more than 100 years. The Brown Bess wasn't just a firearm, it was a symbol of British military power, carried by soldiers from Europe to the Americas, from Africa to India. Wherever the Union Jack flew, Brown Bess wasn't far behind. The name Brown Bess itself remains a mystery. Some say brown came from the brown barrel finish used to prevent rust. Others believe it referred to the color of the walnut stalk. And Bess? Some historians say it was old slang for a woman, as soldiers often gave their muskets female names. Whatever the truth, one thing was certain. This musket had character. First introduced around 1722, the Brown Bess became the standard issue musket for British troops for over a century. Its design was simple yet elegant. A smoothbore barrel nearly 42 inches long, a brass trigger guard, and a sturdy wooden stock. The lock mechanism used a flint-striking steel to ignite gunpowder, the heart of the musket's power. A soldier trained with the Brown Bess could fire 3 to 4 shots per minute, which at the time was lightning fast. Each shot filled the air with thick smoke and the echo of authority. When fired in volleys by hundreds of men in red coats, the effect was devastating. A wall of flame and lead that broke enemy lines with sheer power. But the Brown Bess was no sniper's weapon. With a smoothbore barrel and round-lead ball ammunition, it wasn't built for accuracy. It was built for impact and intimidation. Most effective under 100 yards, it turned battles into brutal, smoky chaos. Yet that chaos shaped history. The Brown Bess saw action in almost every major British conflict of the 18th and early 19th centuries, from the American Revolution to the Napoleonic Wars. It was present at Lexington and Concord, at Waterloo, and even in the colonial campaigns of India. It's not an exaggeration to say, the Brown Bess helped write the story of the British Empire itself. Mechanically, it used a flintlock ignition system. When the trigger was pulled, a piece of flint struck the steel frizzen, creating sparks. Those sparks ignited the priming powder in the pan, which then fired the main charge in the barrel. The result was a deafening blast, in a thick white cloud of gun smoke that hung over the battlefield. Reloading was a skill of discipline and precision. A soldier would bite open a paper cartridge, pour some powder into the pan, the rest down the barrel, ram the ball and wadding with the iron ramrod, cock the hammer, and fire again. Each motion drilled to perfection. Despite its limitations, soldiers trusted the Brown Bess like a brother in arms. It was heavy, around 10 pounds, but incredibly durable. In the rain, under fire, through mud and march, it stood strong. As the 19th century arrived, technology evolved. Rifled barrels, percussion caps, and new cartridges slowly pushed the old musket aside. By the mid-1800s, the Brown Bess had fired its last shots, but not its last memory. Today, it stands silent in museums, but its echo still lives in every modern rifle's design and every soldier's salute. Because before the era of precision, there was the era of power, and that power had a name, Brown Bess. This is Marksman Choice, where every weapon tells a story, not of destruction, but of evolution. If you enjoyed this dive into the weapon that built an empire, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because next time, we're unlocking another legend, from sparks and steel to the guns that shaped the world.